come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Boston College Eagles, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Clemson will kick off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Boston College's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games, the team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
Looking downfield on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Snagged in the middle. It's Courtney. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Makes the grab on the left. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense.
And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And the first drive, man, both teams, they want to set the tone for the football game. The offense drove the ball down the field with some good success, but where it matters most, when you start to get in this area, the defense finds a way on second down to get the big sack. Big third down coming on this first drive.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. And the Golden Eagles started this drive, backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position. Touchdown, Boston College. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
How how about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a third down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Clemson's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got to...
There he goes. Smashes and runs through another one. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. We've reached the break. Boston College has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. He's got him. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Tigers will hustle to the line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And into the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Catch in the middle, it's Thompson. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they...
Breaks into the open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Offense in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Fires to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Thompson. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll get rid of it. He's got an open man. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Eagles.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Overton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. They're throwing for it on 4th down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They're working that left side. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback adapted. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Man, how about the first half this guy's having? He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up a huge first down right here. On defense, you're going to have to find a way to control this guy. You're going to have to make some big-time adjustments at halftime.
He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Boston College will try to get it in on a 1st and goal. No, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Lost to throw again. Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Perfect execution by this defense. They played pass, sat back, looked at the quarterback, took everything away, and even better, good pass rush, finishes it, now put him in a predictable 3rd and long situation.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Give him 6. Touchdown, Boston College!
And That's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Turning it on. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Back to throw. It's Underwood. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Off the play fake on first down. Still running at the 40.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
To the air. It's Underwood. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Clemson has just been prolific at the receiver position. More scheme or more talent? I'd argue it's both, David.
Yeah, I argue more talent over the years, just dudes on the outside that win. And you know what? I think Clemson is much...
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Oh, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on him if they can stop him on third down. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. BC back to work after picking up the first down. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down will be the last resort. Going to take a shot at this DB. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Green. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the counter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So we open the final period with a third down play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. It'll be third and long. To the air, it's Underwood. Throws for the tight end. On target over the middle. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Looking left. Makes the catch. Converts on fourth down. He's still on his feet. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. After that last scoring drive, old Uncle Mo has switched sidelines, and now they'll try to get... There he goes! And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Finds us back in the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, They trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Right on target this time. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. 3rd down, and these fans trying to make it impossible to communicate. Quickly complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Gets open down the middle. He's not going to get there, and they'll have to give up the football. This is the biggest drive of the game, but the offense has to stay cool. No reason to panic. Then again, panicking is never a good idea, is it? And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Pocket breaking down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Courtney. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Boston College will send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Going right to work up top. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Clemson.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. This is what you dream of, isn't it? Waning seconds, football in your hands, a chance to etch your name in this moment in the rich history of this rivalry.
This really has been a master class by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
This time he's got it. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Well, running the ball there and getting the first down is big. You've got 3 timeouts, and this might be a place where you want to just use one here. Catch your breath and get your plan of attack going.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Bring in the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. To the air, it's Underwood. Here comes the heat. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Ventura. Timeout is called. The clock stops with 26 seconds left.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Here's a heat. Fires on the move. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Clemson will send the punt team out. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And, man, this is a tough spot to be in as this offense. And the defense is so deep, and you wonder if that's why they threw the ball underneath. But, golly, with the clock where it is, you have to get somewhere down the field to give yourself a chance, an opportunity to maybe be successful at the end of this football.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Lets it fly deep downfield. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. Man, does that hurt this defense at this point in the game to get called for the PI? Absolutely brutal. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. We'll get it started here in overtime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for him.
The tension, the intensity, the drama, the offense steps to the line on 4th down in overtime. He did not make it. Stop short, and they'll turn the football over, and now a field goal will win it.
Low man wins. defense that time on fourth down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Looking to pass. It's Underwood. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Caught in the backfield at screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Third and long, and they don't want to move backwards to make sure they have a chance to kick an easy one and win it in OT. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. So here we go, a long field goal attempt to win it. And he drops the curtain. Lights out. Game-winning field goal in overtime.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, and that's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That's going to do it from here. For David